Welcome, beautiful Virgo, to your love and passion reading for August 2019. So, the overall animal medicine energy for you for this month is the weasel. And then to take you through the month in approximately weekly intervals, we have the first week the Hermit, the second week the Ten of Cups, the third week the Six of Wands, and the fourth week the Two of Swords. Right, so Weasel. So Weasel is a very powerful energy. It's not without significance that ermine or weasel pelt is worn by royalty. It's powerful. Weasels are able to hear what is really being said, and they're able to see beneath the surface of a situation, to know the many ramifications of what's going on behind the scenes. There's an incredible amount of energy and ingenuity, inventiveness, being able to have ideas in order to get solutions as well. So it's a pretty amazing totem power to have, and this is you this month, Virgo. So it's interesting that it comes out with the Hermit, which is very much a card of inner wisdom. This is you going within, tapping into that inner wisdom, that inner sense of, source, spirit, the divine, God, the universe, whatever applies to you. It's tapping into that source and understanding what's going on behind the scenes. And you're also able to then illuminate what's actually happening, what's not being said, what's not being seen, or something will be illuminated for you. But I think with the weasel energy, I think this Hermit is saying, in the first week of August in particular, you are illuminating through your own powers. You are illuminating something that's going on that is underneath the surface. And so maybe that is what's bringing you to this beautiful Ten of Cups energy in the second week of August. So perhaps you've been observing and understanding what's been going on. Your abilities to observe are second to none as a weasel energy. The Native American tribes use the stealth of the weasel to give an accurate account of what's going on around them, maybe with their enemies, what other tribes or enemies are thinking, what they're going to do. And so maybe all of this at the beginning of the month has led you to understand what's going on with your love, your lover, or your love interest, your partner. And it's just allowing you to bring in this beautiful Ten of Cups energy, which is the end of a big cycle in your emotional, romantic, sexual world. And it's the joyfulness of you and your partner, but also a family unit as well, if that applies to you. So, you found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All of these Ten of Cups are filled with love and joy and happiness, and you are just going to be feeling wonderful this week. And it's interesting then, because we come into the second half of the month, and the energy, I think, slightly shifts. The Six of Wands traditionally is the victory and success card, so it's still all very, very good. in this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's indicating, I think there might be a little bit of pulling and pushing or toing and froing. So it's the energy of touching, and it says growing closer, growing apart, deluding, confirming. Every game of pleasure must end and doubts must be dispelled. So perhaps what's happening is you're using your weasel powers of observation and understanding what's happening underneath the surface of our lives, or your partner's life perhaps, or you and your partner together, and you're understanding that, you know, life is a natural flow. It ebbs and, you know, flows. It comes up, it goes down, it comes up, it goes down. And maybe you're in this energy at the moment where you're just getting closer to your partner, and then you and your partner are drawing apart a bit, closer together, in like a tidal pattern, which is maybe leading you to the end of the month to some sort of tense situation or impasse, and you're a bit blocked. You see this person's got the you see that, all right? Got the blindfold on, and they don't know which way to go. They're holding two swords. They don't know which direction, which path to take. They're in the head a lot. I think the head's ruling over the heart a little bit. So maybe just breathe, calm your mind, go into the silence of your mind that allows you to see what's going on again under the surface, maybe with yourself, what's blocking you from moving forwards. And you'll be able to take this blindfold off and see the path you want to take. Yeah, okay. What else do I want to say about that? Yeah, sometimes this card can mean reaching an agreement or a settlement. I always want to say, is there a third party just coming in here to this reading now? Are you perhaps, have you found love with a new partner, or with this particular joyful person in your life? And is this third party that's just coming into the reading someone that used to be in your life, and maybe you're having to reach a settlement with them? Perhaps some of your energy, it has been with them a push and a pull. Maybe you haven't quite let go of their energy, and so yeah, decide decide what you're doing with this. You can't hold out forever. Stop burying your head in the sand, I would say, Virgo, and just get on with dealing with whatever this situation is that's just pushing and pulling you a little bit. I don't think it's too significant, because these two cards are minor arcana cards. They're not major, and this is a major card and this is a 10, so this is a more powerful card than these two. But I think it's just something you may need to deal with, and you may need to again bring in your powers of seeing what's going on under the surface, of hearing what isn't being said, in your own energy field, as well as this third party's perhaps, and maybe as well as your lovers. And just confront your fears, get on with it, rip that blindfold off and deal with whatever's happening and you need to deal with in order to move forwards into the rest of the year and 2020. We've got a brand new decade coming up. Okay, Virgo, I really hope that resonates. Please do subscribe to my channel, because it helps me to continue to do these readings for you, which I hope you enjoy and you find helpful. Also, please like or share or comment, because I very much appreciate all of your feedback. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.